welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have a vegan empties for you guys. I was going through the kitchen cabinets and organizing, you know, for like the 30th time. You know, you get it. But I was going through and I saw that my bin had a decent amount of stuff in it, and I thought I would do a vegan empties for you guys today. I'm sorry it's not a grocery haul today. I got you, I know, but you guys know with all the changes going on right now, we just haven't really had haul-worthy material yet. We're just buying very little right now and getting through what we have. But with that said, be sure you check out last week's vlog. Midweek vlog had a little Trader Joe's haul on it from Nate, actually, if you missed that. So we're trying for you guys. We are, because we know you love the hauls and I really miss doing them, but you know it's just that time right now where it's really tough. So once we can get back into the swing of it, that is exactly what we will do. But in the meantime, I know you guys also really enjoy empties videos, and I have enough to do one, so I'm gonna do one this time for you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. Please do give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and let's just jump into it. All right, so if you guys aren't familiar though with these videos, I do have a playlist dedicated strictly to these videos. It's kind of crazy. I think we're on number like 40 now. Basically, it's just quick little mini reviews on each product that I have come upon that are food products, at least mostly. Sometimes I throw in a couple like cleaning products or something too, but mostly food items, where I got them, where you can get them, and would I get them again? Were they good? Were they worth it? So with that, let's just start with a good one. These are Leahs Better Bites, all joy, no worries. Basically, these are little like cookie dough bites. They're delicious. I got these at Whole Foods. They're not the cheapest, I won't lie, they're not, but they are delicious. Although, I gotta tell you, I was much more of a fan of the chocolate chip one than the snickerdoodle one, but Nate really liked the snickerdoodle one. But maybe it's just me. I like snickerdoodles, but not as much. I'm kind of more just like, give me the basics. And I really enjoyed these. They're really good. However, I will say that I didn't feel like they were anything super special in like the flavor department of like, oh, I can't even really mimic that, so I need to buy these. Point being is I think you could really easily do this yourself. Make a cookie dough that's eggless. Boom, you've got your vegan cookie dough right there then, right? And have these ready to go. You're supposed to keep them, I think, in the refrigerator, but I actually kept them in the freezer because I just like that like texture of like letting it melt in your mouth. I just like that. But you could totally do this on your own too. You know what I'm saying? And then this was like coated in like a chocolate shell, which you could absolutely do as well or not. All I'm saying is this just inspired me to do this at home. But I gotta tell you, these were a great treat. They really were. At the end of the day, when you just want a little something sweet, it's perfect. As long as you can like have the self-control to only eat one, maybe two, then, you know, it's kind of like perfect to have on hand. They're 100 calories per bite. They're not huge, but they're enough because they're super sweet. So, with that said, would I recommend them? I would. But would I also recommend maybe making them yourself? I would. Anyway, Whole Foods is where I've seen these, and they also had it in a birthday cake flavor as well. I've not tried those, but I'm sure it is good. Okay, I recently just showed this last week to you guys on a vegan cuts box. We didn't try it there, but I did actually end up having it, I think the next day. Very good. It's just a granola, Bakery on Main Street, or Bakery on Main, organic happy granola. It was a sprouted blueberry flax granola. Very tasty. It was good. I had it in a cereal bowl. What do we got here? Oh, the Better Chew. We did a video. I'll link it below for you guys. Better Chew, we did like all of their products that we found at the time and did like a taste test for you guys. Well, then we got our hands again at Whole Foods on the shredded chicken one. We had only tried the shredded steak, and this was delicious, you guys. I want to say we did this in, some of the stuff's been in here a little while, but I want to say we did this in a like tacos, like for a taco night. Bomb. Super good. The only issue that we like have come upon with this is they're located out of Oakland, California, which is about 3-ish hours north of us. So we're able to find this at our Whole Foods because it's pretty close to us, but they're not at every single Whole Foods yet anyway. So hopefully as it gains some more traction, some more popularity, it will expand even more because it's super, super good. Really a different take on most like mock meats out there. But again, if you want to see this like kind of up close, at least the other products, the fried chicken, the shredded steak, and then I think there was like a barbecue chicken or something too we did. Again, I'll link that below. Very, very good. So I want to say I got these at Sprouts, I believe, but I'm sure you could find them at different places that carry Kashi. I got these because I think I had a coupon for them. I had never tried them before and it was a pretty good price, and I'm like, why not? They're vegan friendly too, but it's the Berry Bliss waffles, like frozen waffles, and I was a little nervous by them. I was, because it's made with superfoods, quinoa, berries, and beets. And the idea of that for like a waffle, I was just kind of like, I don't know. I will tell you, the color of them is pretty much this. It's almost like a red velvet cake look to it, which is not like bad, but is a little weird for a waffle because you're not used to that, right? But honestly, they were delicious. They were so, so good. They just tasted like a berry waffle. Kind of like if you got a regular one that has like mixed berries in it by like, I think Vans has some, and Nature's Path or something, I think. Yeah, Nature's Path too, like the blueberry ones. It was just like that. It was just a little weird at first, like the whole color of the waffle being that way. It's more of like a mental thing, I guess, but it was really, really good. I would totally get them again. Not bad. I like waffles sometimes, like just to change it up. I don't have them like every day. It's not like a staple, but it's a good change up from time to time, you know? This is something I feel like nobody really talks about, and me included. I can't believe I haven't gotten my hands on this like sooner, because I don't believe it's that new. Hopefully you guys can see this, but it's just the lid to it. It came in a little tub at Trader Joe's, the black bean dip with jalapeno, serrano, and habanero peppers. This was delicious, but I will say it's a little misleading maybe, and maybe that's why a lot of people don't talk about it or don't get their hands on it, because with that, with jalapeno, serrano, and habanero peppers, I would assume that this is spicy, right? It's not. It's delicious. It just has really, really good flavor to it. I enjoyed this. Nate loved it too, and you guys know he's a kind of a baby with spice, and he loved it too. So I don't really, like, I don't know, like, those flavors don't really come through to me, but like the flavor in general of the dip is bomb. It's so good. So I will definitely get this again, and I totally recommend it. And don't be afraid of the spice level on this, unless I'm just crazy. I don't feel like it's spicy at all. It's super good. Oh, we talked about this, my friends, on the last Vegan Cuts box with you guys. Actually, we had mentioned it, and it's the keto cookie by Lenny Larrys. And I told you guys I really wanted to try it. I saw it going around just to see, you know, is it any good? One, it's a keto option, which a lot of people do follow. Not us personally, but still a lot of people do. And also vegan, which is also really cool. And guys, this is awful. I'm sorry. It was so bad though. Like, I took a little bite and I couldn't swallow it. Like, I couldn't. And then Nate was here and I was like, what? Like, try this, and he couldn't either. Like, this is not a cookie. It was not good. This is the peanut butter one, and I think I posted it over on my Instagram. Be sure you're following me there. I always do like quick little check-ins with you guys too, especially on food products, of like hits and misses throughout. But many of you wrote back saying no, like no, which is so weird because I feel like this brand in general, I've kind of mentioned that I've gotten away from it a little bit, but I remember I was so big into like their original cookies, the protein cookies that they came out with, you know, originally. And I don't know, like, how they got from that to this. It's not good. I don't know. Like, the texture of it is off. The flavor of it was off. It's just, honestly, there's so many more, like, protein bars and things out there that are delicious. I get, though, again, being that it's 3 net carbs, it's a little, you know, something different that you might not find in something else, but go with something else. It's just not worth it. I wanted to share this with you guys. By the way, I do have Thrive linked below for you guys. It's a great option right now, although I gotta just tell you, being honest, they are definitely behind right now. Of like, normally their shipment periods for Thrive Market is like it's out within the next day or two. And right now it is delayed, but pretty much like everything else, it's because of everything going on. But it's a great option right now, especially since we're not supposed to be like shopping, you know, out in the stores as much as we can. It's an online option. So I do have that link below always for you guys. 25% off your first order, free shipping, free 30-day trial. It's awesome. I just want to mention that though, because you might be a little delayed in the order, and I just don't want you to think that that's how it normally is, because it's really not. But anyway, with that said, I actually purchased this cleaner, gosh, maybe a month ago or so. I think it was on my last order from Thrive, and I usually get all of my like Mrs. Meyer's soaps there, which is my favorite personally, just to throw that out there. Love that. And I got this last time just on a whim, try it out, right? The multi-purpose spray just for like the kitchen and stuff. And this is the lavender and grapefruit Rebel Green. Never had heard of the brand before, tried it. All-purpose spray. Guys, I hated it. I'm sorry, I just did not like it, and I actually ended up not even using it. It didn't like absorb. So I spray it like on the granite counters, right? And then I would take like a paper towel or a rag, and it would just kind of like wipe everywhere. It wouldn't like absorb. I just didn't like it. Like I said, I like the Mrs. Meyer's brand, and I use their dish soap. I use their all-purpose spray, and that works great for me. So I wanted to throw this in though for that reason, just to kind of tell you guys this wasn't it for me. It just didn't work. But I was kind of bummed because it smelled good and everything, and it was a cute label, and just to try a different brand, but I was not a big fan of this. Okay, I have the lid to this one as well. This might be pretty familiar to you guys. The chocolate hummus from Trader Joe's. And I gotta tell you, I was kind of on the late show with this one. Like, it had been out for a while, and I just hadn't tried it for like months. And we finally did. I gotta tell you, it tastes really, really good. It does. Like, the flavor is like kind of like a chocolate frosting. But I don't know if it's just a mental thing for me or not, but it's beans. It is beans, it's hummus, it's chickpeas. And I just couldn't really get past that. And then I didn't know, what am I supposed to like dunk into it? Like, if you have this, and again, it's been out a while, and it's I think pretty much a fan favorite. And again, the flavor is there, but what do you use with it? Like, what do you dunk into it? I don't know. I think I did do one of those Bunny Graham cookies, which is already like a little chocolate cookie, and I like used that in it. It's got good flavor. I mean, there's your chocolate fix, but it just felt weird that it was like beans. I know that's a really bad description of like, why isn't it good, Kim? It was like a good dupe. It was, but I wasn't into it. I don't know. I think that's why I even like put off trying it for so long, because I was like, that's weird. But then I know that there's also like the black bean brownies. Never have done it, but like I've seen them online. They look delicious. I hear that they taste amazing. And it makes sense now, because if they pulled that off with this, it should work. But I'm just not here for it yet. I don't know. Like, it's just not for me. But let me know, what do you pair this with? What do you love it with? I'm not gonna say it's bad, because I think it's actually really good. It's just me. I'm just a weirdo with that. All right, next one is also from Trader Joe's. It is the organic toasted coconut granola. It is a combination of rolled oats, quinoa, almonds, and toasted coconut chips. And then it also has cornflakes in it. And I really liked that, because it was just something different, you know? Sometimes granola is like, they're all delicious, I think, but they also can get a little bit like, they're all the same too. And they need something that sets it apart. And I felt like just that crunch of the cornflakes was really a nice change up. So I really enjoyed this, and I would totally get it again. Right now we're having the Bare Naked, I think is the brand. And it's good. It does have, again, good flavor, but it's not very clustery. It's pretty much just like individual flavored oats. And it's good, but I actually like when it's kind of big chunks or clusters, and this had that. So I really like this. This was good. All right, last but not least is the Earth Grown Vegan Soy Protein Burger from Aldi. And this was okay. It wasn't a favorite of mine. I do like that it was an option that is a veggie burger, obviously, if it's vegan, but it was trying more so to be a, you know, like regular burger, trying to have that flavor. It just it was kind of a miss for me in comparison to so many that are out there. But I appreciate that they had it. This was a 4-pack. And they were decent size too. Not massive, but not bad. I do think overall, so far, and I'm not a huge Aldi shopper yet, meaning I just haven't like scoped out every single thing that they've had yet for vegan options, just because we recently got our Aldi. Like, it was the later part of last year, so I just haven't been shopping there for like years on end or anything. And I've tried to get my hands on a good amount of like their vegan options, and so far I would say I'm kind of 50-50 with them. Like, it just, some are hits, some are misses. But I do love their tofu. I always tell you guys that out of every single store, I think tofu is definitely a hit there, because the price is right. It's like $1.75, I think, per brick, and it's organic too. It's just a great price. But the problem is that it sounds like a lot of Aldis don't have it. Some do, some don't. So hopefully you can get your hands on it. If it helps at all, at ours, it's over by like all the deli meats and cheeses, which is kind of weird, but kind of makes sense too. But that's where it is at ours. And I always stock up on it when I can find it there. But yeah, anyway, let me know if you have tried these before. What do you think? And some of their other like frozen patties, what do you think of them? Because I'm just kind of new to it still, sorry. But that is everything. My basket is empty. I hope you guys enjoyed this little kickback video. Again, please forgive me that it's not a haul, and I promise as soon as we can, we will get right back into it for you guys, because I miss them too. I really do. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!